well, I'm back, and my first batch that I put in is almost there, and so you guys can see it, a little bit of oil in that little corner there, and so there's a little slick of oil which I'm gonna do is just put in a couple of drops of water now. Supposed to put in about 5-6 drops or so. I think that's about all I'm going to put for that oil. And then what I do is I just kind of go up and down with this. You guys can see that oil just kind of traveling around there with that water. Still slick, still traveling. But that's at that point where I want to put a little bit of that water. But yeah, it's going to be a nice oil slick in there. You guys can see the oil, it's just running. So this is just ISO. That's it, 99% ISO. But this process, there was one guy that did it with the 3 A, B, and C. So I kind of watched his video. Forgot his name, but it said advanced ISO. I thought that was pretty cool how he did it. So I came up with something just a little different from that. But look at that oil. I can see it's drying up now. Oh, cool. Looks like I'm going to have to stick with this, man, because it's almost there. So, I'm holding the camera with one hand and doing this because I want to, what I do is this. Once the oil stops running, how I finish it off, because if you guys notice, there's not much bubbles in here. Not in the ISO. And the ISO always creates really fine bubbles. But by the time I am finished with this and scrape it after I take it off, and my indication is this oil smell is very profound. It's very distinct, man. If you kind of go and, give it a little sniff, you won't smell that alcohol. All you're going to do is smell the oil. And that's what you want. So it's almost where it's not running anymore. See, it's not running on me anymore. No matter which way I put it, I don't see anything running anymore. So this is the point where I have to be real careful. Okay, I smell it now. Yep, I smell it. Oh, very, very distinct. So I'm going to leave it on for about, I'll say about another 30 seconds. That's how I do it. I'm sorry. I do the sniff test, man. I mean, I don't sniff it at the early stage because there's a lot of alcohol in it. But right now, I don't see anything running. I see it pretty much not running, yeah. Oh, and the smell is very profound. So it's time for it to come off. Okay, so anyway, let me put this down here. The camera down here. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but that's where I'm going to bring it down. It does have a napkin over there. And mind you, this glass is still pretty hot. So, it is just going to finish like that. So instead of showing you guys the process, I guess I'm going to have to show you guys the aftermath. Okay, I'm going to put it on this napkin here. And the napkin is kind of white, so you guys should be able to see the oil. Okay, here we go. You guys see all that oil on there? And this is just from ISO. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, I think we're going to take a time out. And then I'm going to come back, probably show you guys the process. Because I need to get more into the freezer. So we'll be right back. Peace. See ya.